Hi all, it's only me. Do you know, I'm just so yeah. Obviously I've had a weekend away with the boys. As much as I love them, and do you know, why is it always my kids? Do you know, and it's just like just there was testing times and it was stressful. Other than that, though, I seriously did enjoy my time with the kids. You know, like in the chocolate factory and the 3D, like the 4D, like stimulator ride, little thing we done, and obviously the safari, the dinosaurs. It was fantastic. But there was times where I was ready to lose my shit, and it was like, just stay focused, calm down, calm down. But it's like on the coach, we set off. 10 minutes. Mum, I'm thirsty. Mum, I'm hungry. Mum. How long are we going to get there? I'm like, you've just had your breakfast. Because they knew I had a bag full of stuff, to keep them quiet. Also, they wanted to eat it all within the first hour, of being on the go. And they're like, well, no, because it's going to take, I don't know. And they're just like constantly snippering and snipering at each other. And I was just like, please calm it down. Please stop it, And I was like, and you could feel yourself getting more and more agitated. And I was like, I was so tempted by the end of the first day, in the middle of it, to take one of my typing, just to see if that would calm me, because obviously when we got there, we had to wait before we could go into the excursion, and I was just walking around in circles, and I was like, what, and the kids were fucking running right, and I was like, right, that's it, shouted at them, and then there was people looking at me because I was shouting at my kids, because apparently my kids are the only ones that never behave. And I was just like, please, just settle it down. The amount of times I've grounded him over this weekend's unreal. They'll be grounded until the middle of next year if it can stay that way. And I was like, I'm not taking you on no more trips. Not taking you. And then obviously come the night time, settling them down. And it was like, Mum, we love you, we've enjoyed today, Pat. And I was like, I know, so have I. You just need to stop and play nicely and be nice with each other. That's all I'm asking. And then obviously we set off for safari, and the next day it was like, they started, I was like, oh, here we go again. Just stop it. Why? Well, you seriously, they seriously tested my patience over this weekend. And oh, so it's always me. Like, and when we went in the dinosaur bit, I was like, turn around to do a selfie with a dinosaur. Then all he heard was, don't touch the dinosaurs, don't climb on them, don't do this, don't do, stop, turn around, surprise, twit and fucking twat. Yes, Lincoln and Brogan. I was like, it had to be used to, didn't it? It had to be. And then I was like, come on. And I said, this is it now. I mean it. No more carrying on. Do as you're told, and we'll be fine. One more thing out, one wrong thing, and you're not even going to the park with me. They were alright for a bit. We're walking around the rest of the dinosaur bit. We're getting dead excited, and I was like, it's turning out to be alright. Turn around, there's Cody hitting his brother. I was like, And I was just like, well, why? And I said, why can't you be good for me? Why? But other than that, obviously all the smiles and, all the pictures I took were genuinely friggin' fantastic, I did enjoy it, but single mother suffering with her own mental health issues, taking 3 kids away for a weekend. Oh my lord, I need a medal. I might make myself a medal. I do, I need a medal. Because they tested me, and it was just like, but then there was the queues there. Oh, do you know what? I don't do queues. No, I don't do queues. I'm freaking circling. I'm stood on the spot just going round in a circle. why I'm waiting for the queue and I'm getting agitated. I'm like, for God's sake, why can't we go faster? They're working this type of business and they should know it gets busy, so they should be able to go faster, do you know? And I'm trunting on, because I'm like, well, I was a barmaid, do you know? Pubs can get busy, and when they were busy, you learn how to go quicker instead of freaking dawdling. And that's what I was like, for God's sake, the dawdling. And when I was in Cadbury's World, that was the worst, because I was going around the shop, and obviously it was busy, and I was like, oh, my head was just ready to go pop. And then obviously the kids were looking to try, like, you know, to pick something, but then someone stood in front of them, and I'm just looking at them. In my head, I wanted to scream and shout at them, like, excuse me, they are looking themselves. Just because they're not an adult doesn't mean that they can't have a look and see what they want themselves, you know. Yeah. But other than that, it's been a fantastic weekend. Like, obviously the kids have got the little souvenirs and that. I wish to God I didn't let them freaking get them, like, whistly things, like, it's like a 4-piece thing where Brogan got that, Cody got a friggin' one of them in a recordery wooden thing, like, you know, not Aztec, like, you know, yeah, from that type of time, yeah. Lincoln decided to buy a rubber snake, right, so that's what he wanted. He got a rubber snake, and then, but they were like, "Man, can we have this bouncy ball? Can we have this? Can we have..." And I'm like, look, and I'm like, no, you're not having that. That's pound shop shit. I'm not paying £6 for one of them when I go to the pound shop and get it for a freaking pound. No. Yeah. You know, the sort of the randomest things, you know, and I was like, no, you're not getting... No. I'm not paying £6 for something I can get out of the pound shop. Not a chance. They're not make the freaking money, don't they? Them freaking attractions. But, like... Well, you know, I'm gonna do it again. I will do that trip again with the kids. I can't wait. And like, I was like, that's it. I'm not doing no more trips with years, no more, nothing. I'm not even going to go to the park with years, blah, blah, blah. And you know what, I've come up and I'm like, got the brochure and I'm like, oh, do you want to do this one? Do you want to do this one? Do you want to do this one? You know, I'm going for punishment, but just seriously enjoyed it. But what I did, you know, I was like, well, I've done this. I'm going to get myself a little souvenir, right? But I got myself two. I got myself a lion magnet for my fridge. Now I got the lion because I was born in the year of the tiger, and I'm a Leo, so that represents me and my personality type thing, yeah. And also, I got myself an elephant magnet. Do you know why? Because I've got a memory like an elephant. So I got them to you know, remind, you know, to, like, they sort of keep me, like, you know, grounded type thing. You know, my personality in 2 fridge magnets. Yeah, fiery Leo and a memory like an elephant. But it was a good weekend, and you know, obviously I was like, oh Lord, I'm not doing it. But you know what? I absolutely loved it. I woke up this morning. I slept like a log last night, and I got up this morning. I felt fresh as a daisy. Like, yay, you know, come down, wash the pots, had a tidy up, and then I'm sat like there. And obviously I'm saving. I've been buying the sun papers because I want to do the Legoland to get 2 free tickets. So I was like, well, I'll save myself 100 quid there. So I've been doing that, and then today I was like, oh, I've been sat cutting all the little things out, you know, ready to post them. So it's like, why? I'm not good for punishment, but so I've been doing it, and then like as the days gone on, I can feel myself getting more and more. Do you know? And it's like, I think the adrenaline's starting to come down now after the trip, and it's drained me mentally. Do you know? And I'm just like, oh. But you know what? I absolutely loved it. Me and my boys, you know. It was a well-deserved breakaway for us all. Do you know, how, you know, they're my boys, and do you know, as much as I don't like my mental health, but it's what, you know, obviously day by day. But yeah, it was fantastic. You know, highly recommend it to anyone who wants to go. It was absolutely fantastic. Spent a fortune, like, but it was fantastic. Yeah. Well, anyway, obviously, I'm gonna get going and I'm gonna order a takeaway because I'm not cooking tonight. I can't be fucking arsed. But anyway, Cadbury's World and the Westland Safari a must go. And if you have, obviously, if you're a single parent and you're doing it, take a Valium with you. Take a Valium. Is that what it's called? Yeah, take a Valium or have one of them finger spinners, fidget spinners, because you will lose your shit. Fucking hell. I lost my shit. But, you know, other than losing your shit, it was an absolute fantastic weekend. And obviously I've got my magnets. And yeah, right, well, I'll bid you all farewell. Until next time. Bye.